back at it again. Thanks for sitting a spell. If you wouldn't mind, thumbs up, thumbs down, matters not, as long as we get some action. Prefer a thumbs up. Subscribe, share with your friends and family. I would appreciate it. I'm trying to spread wisdom where we can. And anyways, so news alert, of course. I don't know if you've heard about it, but they had that chemical factory in Atlanta, Georgia, near Atlanta, Georgia, blow up. Was it an accident? Guess as good as mine. But up in East Palestine, Ohio, remember the train derailment? Those people were affected by that. The toxic fumes and things like that. That was last year, and they're just now getting into the lawsuit, the final phases of the lawsuit, and who's paying what, and reparations for damages and things like that. I believe it was Norfolk Southern Railway. Anyways, the explosion in the chemical plant, it's on fire, and from what I understand, they make like pool products, chlorine additives, things like that. And if you know anything about chemicals, that's a fire you can't put out with water. So I'm sure the fire department has their chemicals to counter that. Sometimes they just let it burn, but they're telling thousands upon thousands of residents to shelter in place. If you're near there, comment, let me know. Have they changed their directive, whether they're going to have you shelter in place or evacuate? But it's a good idea maybe to keep I know we just got over the whole thing and everybody's wearing but it probably wouldn't hurt to actually have some masks laying around for emergency use. I do still have masks. Dust, your facial recognition. I know, conspiracy theory. But anyways, I hope everybody over there is doing fine there in Atlanta. But it just seems odd that out of the blue this place caught fire, exploded. So news alert, that's all it is, just a heads up that this is going on. I'd avoid the area if you're traveling to the area. Also, with the hurricane relief efforts, the damages, I gotta plug Bear Independent Pinball Preparedness and Appalachia Homestead with Patera. Links to their channels will be in the description. They already have a system set up. They're on the ground. They're assisting, delivering supplies, food, medicine, diapers, water, helping unload and load trucks, helping load helicopters. There's people still stranded, and there's possibly 1,600 to who knows how many thousands of people missing. I have family there in the Carolinas, and one member out of a very large family, one member had cell phone service and was able to communicate back to me and my better half that Mrs. Citispel that they're safe, but they have no power, no plan to get power for 3 to 4 weeks, and they're rationing their gasoline for their generator. So dire straits. These people are in dire straits, and just some of these towns that are just washed away, and it's horrible. So if you wouldn't mind, take a look at their channels. They'll have links in there at their channels, and I mean, Patera's got she's all over it. So is Pinball, but and Bear is too. But Bear's got a pretty good system in place. He's got boots on the ground there, but Patera's got many different avenues, and so does Pinball Preparedness. They have many different avenues where you can donate. If you live in the area, they'll describe if you live in that area where they're based out of. You could meet up with them if you got a durable truck and trailer to help haul some goods. So check out their webpage or their YouTube channel and see if you can. I know times are tough, but I would like to think that if it affected me where I live, the flood or hurricane or a tornado, that the rest of the community would try to help as well. We're doing what we can here to assist, specifically East Tennessee and the Carolinas, a little closer than Florida. I have family in Florida, but they're on the East Coast, and they're on the what they call the Space Coast, where they throw them rockets up in the air. Anyways, they're not affected by the hurricane. They got some rain, some wind, so they're fine. But our other family, the Carolinas, yeah, they're affected. So it hits home. And I'm sure if you're from there and you have family there and you know what I'm talking about, it's worse than what mainstream media is. What little bit that they're talking about it, it's bad, really bad. So see if you can help them out if you can, and we would all appreciate it. They'd appreciate. I'm sure they would appreciate it. I'm not affected by it, but I'm not. It wasn't in the path. No flooding, nothing like that with me. So, anyways, just keep your eye out on some of these chemical plants, the explosions and things like that. And if you can avoid Atlanta, near that fire that I'm sure is still burning and spewing these toxic fumes into the atmosphere and into the air that you breathe, try to avoid the area. But anyways, thumbs up, thumbs down, like, subscribe, and more important, you share the video. More people that hear about the avenues for donation, the better. Anyways, thanks for watching, thanks for sitting a spell, and more importantly, God bless.